I'm your huckleberry. I'm your huckleberry.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In the last video I did on the Tisas 1911 DS, when we were taking it apart, I noticed that on the comp that I originally had on the gun, which was this one right here, the locking lug that engages inside the slide had started to develop a burr. So I reached out to CZ Industries, and they actually sent me 3 replacement comps to try out. What I just noticed, like about 5 minutes ago, is that, I know the original comp I purchased was steel, but all of the ones they sent me are aluminum. So I shot them an email. If they reply before I post this video, I'll be sure to include all that in an annotation somewhere here. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and test out the comps they sent. I'll go ahead now and cut in some close-up footage of each of the 3. And that'll give you guys a pretty good idea of what it looks like. And I'll go ahead now and show you the one I've got installed. The one I have installed here is a 4-port comp. Calling it a comp is kind of, I don't know. We'll see how it works. It has very large openings, and it's a pretty big comp. It's definitely a lot longer than the original one was, which I kind of like the look of it. So we're going to go ahead and put some rounds through it, and I'm going to go ahead and test out the other 2 that they sent as well and see which one feels the best. Here are the other 2. So this one is identical to the original one I had, except that it's made of aluminum for some reason. And this one is just a little bit larger, more of a medium-sized one. And then, of course, here we have the large one. Like I said, I'll roll in some footage of the comps installed on all three comps installed on the gun, so you guys can kind of get a pretty good idea of what it looks like. Still running the 11-pound recoil spring in here for right now. I also do have a mag well on the way, so hopefully that'll show up in the next couple days, and be looking for a video on that, because I found a mag well that honestly is pretty cheap, and if it works, I think it'll be good information for all you guys who own the Tisas 1911. So let's go ahead now. We'll take a magazine. Let's put it through this comp. Let's see if it works, first of all, and I'll let you know if it feels like it does any kind of compensating. I've really got a good feel for what this thing felt like with the steel comp on it, so I'm curious how this is going to perform, since these comps are significantly lighter and they have a lot of, larger openings. I feel like it's going to be a little more ineffective, but I could be wrong. Let's see how it goes.
Ooh, this is nice.
I could be wrong. That actually felt really fast. Completely eliminated the black parkerization off of the aluminum. So you can immediately see that this thing is aluminum and not steel. But we'll see how that cleans up after we're done. That actually felt really good. I want to do that again. So I'm going to try another mag on this same comp, then we'll move on to another one. Gotta take the mag out first, don't I? What happened there? Looks like that was a light strike. Nope. All right, well, that hung up weird, so we're going to go ahead and stop, take this thing apart, and see what it looks like. That is a first. The gun is clear now, just so you guys know I'm not putting my hand in front of a loaded barrel. That definitely locked up kind of weird. Let me go ahead and pull this comp off and see if it's got anything funny going on. Oh, yeah. So first 18 rounds, it's already started to shear the lug off on the aluminum comp. So that is disappointing. I'm going to definitely have to reach out to CZ Industries. And frankly, at this point, I don't even feel comfortable testing the other comps, because what I'm afraid is going to happen is that aluminum lug is just going to shear off and the fucking comp is going to fly down range, and I may lose my recoil spring and my spring end cap, and I'm not going to do that. So what I'll go ahead now, and we'll just go ahead and replace it with the factory barrel lug and go from there. That is really disappointing. You know, I got to say, maybe they made a mistake when they sent me the aluminum comps, and if they did, I'll certainly annotate it. But, you know, if you sent me a replacement for the comp I paid for, sending me an aluminum comp isn't really a good thing when I paid for steel. Even if you did send 3 of them, especially if they don't last 1 magazine before they start acting up. Okay, that feels pretty good. There's that round that didn't go off. It does look like it was a hard primer, because it's got a pretty good strike pattern on it. Let's load it back up and we'll shoot it without a comp this time. All right. The comp definitely does make a difference though. I know in the video I posted where I compared it, when you're looking at it on video, it doesn't look like a huge difference, but when you're shooting the gun, you can certainly feel a difference with that comp on the end. All right, I kind of sucked on that plate rack, but I am at 25 yards, so cut me some slack. Let's go ahead and try the 100.
You suck!
All right. Well, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for the video. It's kind of hard to film a comp testing video when the compensator you were sent would not hand up to 1 magazine of recoil. And I will include close-up footage of this so you guys can see the kind of wear that I'm seeing. And frankly, that's very disheartening that happened in the first magazine. So, I'd say definitely be wary of aluminum comps. I know I'd said that the first comp video I did. I was just thinking maybe they knew something I didn't know if they sent these to me, but I'm definitely going to have to reach out to them and see if they'll make it right. Kind of disappointing because I really did like this steel comp. But I won't be running these, so these are just really lightweight paperweights. But it is what it is, guys. Thanks for sticking around and watching the video. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. As always, stay safe. Peace.